Alright guys, what's going on? So in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about the headlight deletes that I have on my sleds. They're two different styles and kind of wanted to go over the difference between them and how I did them in case any of you guys are looking to headlight delete your Arctic Cat. Not really going to be a how-to video as I already have both sleds done, but we'll start out with this sled. Obviously the windshield is directly down on the hood. It's just held in a pop rivet there and a pop rivet back there, and this is probably the easiest and cheapest way to do it, being you don't really need to buy anything besides have a couple of rivets, versus this one is actually raised up a little. Obviously that's a consumer sled, this is a race sled, so a little bit different body style. This is easier too, you don't have any gauges whatsoever. But you can do this style on that, and you can do that style on this. That one is for Mountain Fit hoods. It's like 75 bucks. This one's nice because a little bit taller up, and then they have these holes here, so your factory bracket bolts onto it, and you can still run your gauge and all that. I'm not really sure how the guys that do that style still run their gauge. Maybe they just screw this right down to the hood, or I've seen guys always kind of jankly zip tie their gauge in there. This one I kind of hacked up a little here because it from right there it goes straight across, and you're supposed to cut out the holes for your air intake, and I just kind of cut it wide open so I could run my wiring harness in there and all that too. If you guys do go with the Mountain Fit hoods one, they say you can still run your stock air intake plenum. I don't really know how, but do not do the frog skin on both of them. They say the sled will choke out for air. You either need to run a pod filter or find something else to do. This one I just took a piece of muffler pipe, and that 2-inch goes right in that 2-inch hole, and you can run a K&N pod filter. They said it's something to do with this is just sucking through a 2-inch hole versus like a filter like this, it opens up more, kind of like your stock intake. You got your 2-inch hole and it opens up more. That's just how it is with these sleds. If you have just two little frog skin screens, they'll choke out for air and it'll be all boggy on you. Nice thing about the Mountain Fit hoods headlight delete as well is they still have a hole cut out too for your 12-volt accessory plug-in and your key, so you can literally run all your factory stuff just like that. This one, however, like I said, fairly simple. It's just take the lights out and your windshield is directly riveted down onto the sled. You obviously don't have an air intake here because they're up here. Mine, I did make a little different. I riveted around here. I got some comments about this on ERX in the last video. When I was there, I actually took a carbon fiber sheet and completely made my own mod hood out of carbon fiber, put some vent holes in it, and then all you have is your check engine light and temp light. So that's how I did this one. Now, one thing that is a pain in the ass a little bit about the Mountain Fit hoods delete is your wiring for these, and even getting your plug wrapped down under your gauge is it's really hard to get in there. That's part of why I did cut this out. You can kind of get your fingers in there to do it. I was worried about in the mountains getting snow buildup under here and all that, but really didn't get any snow in there at all, so that's good. But that's kind of one complaint about this one, is it's hard to get everything plugged in when you're doing it. But other than that, I think they look pretty good, obviously as long as you don't ride at night. But between the two, I'd say I like this one better. I think they just look more mean, especially on these older mod race sleds. But honestly, both look pretty cool in their own unique way. I mean, one's like 75 bucks and one's pretty much free. So your third option you guys could do for headlight delete is, I know for these sleds, BDX makes one and Mountain Fit makes one. They make a whole entire aftermarket hood that I believe is all molded one piece with the headlight delete, and then you just put your windshield on. And those can get pretty pricey though. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys like the Mountain Fit hoods delete better? Or do you guys like just the factory windshield delete better? And let me know if you guys have any questions on how to do it or take your headlights out. I could make a video doing that, go more in depth on how to actually do it. But just figured I'd make a quick video showing you guys the differences and kind of run down slightly how to headlight delete your Pro Cross chassis Arctic Cat. Also, I think it's probably been 3 years since the Duramax has been seen on the channel, and it was bone stock last time. So probably gonna be making some content on that soon when the salt is off the roads. And then this summer I have to get some more content with both the new 450 and the built 3-wheeler. So if you guys like this video, let me know what you guys want to see more of or more about the headlight deletes, and we'll see you guys in the next video.